Hello everybody! Merxarain here! Welcome. More Digimon time. Story Stranger. Agumon something now. I know we're a little later tonight, but I feel like later, shorter stream better than no stream? Right? Maybe? Probably? I think so. Alright. I think we got everything set up. I think we're good to go. Hey, by the way, before we actually fully start, there is a game that came out today called Blue Protocol, and it's an MMO. Has anyone looked into this at all? Is this something that anyone's interested in? The Cloud actually reached out to me saying, hey, do you want to play this? I looked at it, and I'm like, I don't know. It kind of looked like a fake MMO. It's a single-player game with other people running around. From some of the comments, people are like, "This is a phone game." Like, So I don't know, but as long as it's longer than 10 minutes. All right, at 9 minutes and 59 seconds, we're done, and it's all Astro's fault. I'm going to say my interest level in Blue Protocol is pretty low. LeCloud was going to check it out, though, and if he thought it was any good, he'd let me know, and then maybe we'd check it out. It was almost what we did tonight on stream. Almost. Okay. Let's jump in. And I've got Cooper down here with me today. He just had a dental chew, and I think part of it's stuck in his teeth. Need help, bud? You need me to help you? I didn't find any. So we'll see how it goes. He has not been down here with me for a full stream before. In the past, when he was younger, he definitely would have tried chewing cables and gotten into stuff, and I would have been 65% paying attention to him and not doing a good stream. We'll see how it goes tonight. I have a bed right here for him. Right there. Yeah. We're starting off with some Jogmon. I want to call it Jagumon. There's a couple cards from this guy, for sure, that I didn't have. We're gonna do at least one match. We're not gonna do very many. And I guess part of the question that we're gonna have today on this attempt, should I save these guys to try to get more cards to spawn? I don't know. Let's see, he's got a 4 of a free type, and we've got 2 other 4s. So I guess we want to throw a 4 against this 3 and a 4 against this 4. Means that we really want to throw these guys now. Let's just throw these guys now. I feel like Armadillomon and Poyomon probably we don't have. It would be wonderful if there was a little icon on the card showing whether or not we had it. But now that we win, we don't have a choice on what he plays versus what we play. We'll waste R2. Happens. That's good. So, if I play a 4 right now, he should play as 1, right? Just to get it out of the way. That he can try to play his 4 against our 3. I don't know. We'll do the 4 first, though. Oh, because these are both data types, so they will also give us a new card. He did what I thought he should. By the way, the art on these cards, some of them, like Agumon and that Angemon, they're ugly. Gross looking. Kinda cool. Kamemon. We have to use this card in order to even have a chance of obtaining it. He's gonna throw us 4 though, right? He should. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Dang. If you win all 5, you get to pick 3 cards at the end. Huckmon. I don't remember the name, but didn't we have a Huckmon? Because we had him, like, as a higher evolution, and then we, like, brought him back down. I could be mistaken. There's another Digimon that might look similar. And you know what? I kind of want the option to pick him, so we're going to play the card. He could still win, and he did. Alright, so we can only get 2 cards. And these are 2 cards. Actually, we don't have any of these cards. But I feel like this one's going to be harder to get later. I don't know. I'll take Armadillomon, though. Remember what I was saying about if we're trying to, like, stack our deck to always win? We actually don't ever want to take the 1s, because if we take the 1s, then... Well, actually, 1s are good against the highest number. What's the highest number? Is it 6? It might be 6. Hold on. Can we check that real quick? Tutorials are in here. I have no idea if Dogmon's gonna be in battle or not. Here it is. Card game rules, maybe? Cards are 1 to 7, so 7 is the highest. I don't think we've seen a 7. I think we've only seen a 6. Super doop. Super doop. You don't need anything on that table. It's off to a great start, everybody. Yeah, the 1s beat 7s. Yeah. So they're not terrible to have. I guess they're not terrible to have. But only if 7s are played, and we haven't seen any 7s yet. But this is the first kid, so he should be the worst player, right? Oh, we gotta play first. Let's play a 3. He's got lots of 3s as well. If we're lucky, he plays his 3 vaccine, but he's probably gonna play his 3 virus. I'm gonna hold on to both the 5 vaccines to the end, I think, if I can. Weird that he played vaccine against us, even though it was a better card. Let's go Agumon. Why not? Astro, have you played any of the Jogmon now? Since we last spoke? Played the 6 against us, that's crazy. We have a lot of higher numbers coming up. Nope. Honestly, I'm enjoying this little card battle thing only for the collecting aspect. I'm not enjoying it for playing it. That's a good card. Right, but like the actual playing of it is kind of meh, just because it's so random. We're taking that Eaglemon card. We will eventually, just to get the achievement. Yeah. Hey, you know, that's something that we haven't done yet, is look at achievements. Maybe we should look at achievements. We're actually gonna play a card to win. I know Tapirmon we don't have, I don't believe, the card, but I want to get card pulls. Eaglemon. Shoutmon, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a peek at achievements. Alright. I am not going to reveal hidden achievements because I don't want spoilers, right? These are almost certainly story spoilers. Are they all hidden? What the heck? Bring an end to the story. Almost 9% of people on PlayStation have already done that. Complete the game on Mega Plus. 0.1% of players. I mean, you gotta play it again, because Mega wasn't available at the start, or else we'd probably be playing on it right now. Rating of excellent when attacking an enemy's weak point. There might be a new mechanic coming, because I don't think we've seen something like De-Digivolve a Digimon. We'll get that eventually, for sure. I mean, we're just being stubborn right now, right? Train a Digimon at the farm 30 times. Oh. Yeah, we're not doing that at all right now. We could be. Maybe we should be. Obtain a legendary card. That's got to be the thing we're doing right now. Raise your agent rank to maximum, sure. Spend 1 million yen. I would love it, by the way, if the trophies and whatnot, if you could click this somehow and see like, oh yeah, you've spent 1,000 yen. And then a bunch more hiddens. Discover all of the outer dungeons, okay. Do all trophies. Hold. Yeah, because it wasn't even showing us the ones that we've already gotten. Stacking the forms of super effective damage, okay. But so, at the moment, right, we've done that, right? We've done the right type and the right element. So there must be another thing that we're missing for excellent. Why I thought maybe it's a new, like, mechanic. Is this the new Digimon game? It is the new Digimon game. Digimon Story Time Stranger just came out a few days ago, really. What was it? Friday? Last Friday. It's pretty cool. We also played Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth last year at about this time, and I really enjoyed Cyber Sleuth. This game is very much Cyber Sleuth, like, plus, if you will. Some things are, like, streamlined. Other things, like the animations and stuff of this game are wonderful. And right now we're just peeking at achievements. Are they going to show me anything that we didn't just read, though? Probably not, if I had to guess. Probably not. Part of Legend. Oh, we already saw that one. Oh, that's it. Okay. So this is a little mini game within the game that we're gonna do like one, maybe two more times. It's kind of weird because there are rules, but the rules are very like iffy. the rules are kind of that there aren't rules, if you will. I don't like it. I don't like that. Make a cool pose after the attack, that's how you get excellent. You're right, I haven't been posing. Could you imagine if we T-posed after the attack? Yeah, I should save the 4 and the 5. Let's throw Galmon out. Because if we save Agumon and Angemon together, we can convert a card. Right? By the way, hold on. I want to show you something real quick. Just laid down. Look, it's Cooper Duper. He had to go to the vet today for, you know, annual checkup, and got 2 shots, so he's not feeling super great. Also, he has like a mild ear infection, so we got some drops for him. But yeah. The Cooper Duper. You played Cyber Sleuth on Vita, and you've been looking forward to... By the way, if you liked Cyber Sleuth at all, you'll enjoy this game. I'm having a really good time with it. There are some things I feel like they made the game easier. Did you play Cyber Sleuth on hard? We played Cyber Sleuth on hard, and the first hour of Cyber Sleuth with your first Digimon at level 1 is super challenging. We're playing this on hard, and it hasn't really been challenging yet. It might get more challenging later on, but there are higher difficulty levels, but I think you have to beat the game to unlock them, unfortunately. Okay, let's play Garbagemon. He's garbage. If he loses, he's definitely garbage. Okay, he's less garbage. One of the complaints that I had about Cyber Sleuth was how much mini or side quests there were, but they kind of felt pointless a lot of the time. This game so far hasn't had that. The story is right off the bat. In Cyber Sleuth, it felt like you had to get through half the game before you really got the story. We're getting story immediately in this one, which is great. Fun. You don't know about Mega, but Mega Plus is 100% designed to only be beatable as a new game plus. Okay, cool. Zubamon, we don't have this card yet. Didn't we see Zubamon in the story? I think we did. I think that was him. He's got a 20 on him. Is he the 20? Oh, yeah, because he was the one that's the 20th. He was the weird one. You probably played on normal. It's been a while. You like Shin Megami Tensei? Good suggestion. Oh, yeah. So, all right, we're done with this guy for now. What is our main mission? Hold on, I gotta remember. Head to Kabukichiko and Shinjuku. So one of the cool things about this game is, unlike Cyber Sleuth, which was a Vita game, right? So it had limitations. This one is a lot more open. So in Cyber Sleuth, it was always like this. You would always kind of just zone to a different location. But let me show you this. I'm not gonna go to Theater Square. No, let's go to Vision Square. Because what actually happens is we can run there. We can fully explore around us, and there's stuff to find, gray texture, which we don't fully know what that's for yet. Also, if you recall, this is a location from Cyber Sleuth, directly not copied, if you will, but found another card battler. Oh no, these card battlers are gonna be everywhere. One more. I'm not addicted. One more. Boy, we pulled some low numbers here, didn't we? If we're going first, we're throwing out a garbage card. But the combat is sped up a little bit, and they give you options to speed it up. So if you want to grind, they make grinding even easier. Pretty cool. Oh, and I haven't even shown off what our Digimon are. I'll show them off shortly. I wasn't expecting that victory. Alright, we're gonna throw a Hookmon. And I'm kind of hoping that he throws a 1. Yeah. I really want to throw Angemon. Oh, actually, Angemon could be bad, because that's a data type up there. The number 3. See what happens. This is what I wanted, because this is also virus against data. We're gonna get a full 5 clear, unless something goes wrong here. The rules are harder to understand than Mahjong. The rules in Mahjong are hard to understand. It's just hard to teach. Look at that, that was a total victory. Get to pick 3 cards, and there are 3 cards for us to pick. Wonderful. This collection system of these cards is way better than the Pogs from Cyber Sleuth. Because the Pogs in Cyber Sleuth were just like drops and things. Whereas there's actually like a mini game that goes along with this. So it's a lot more fun for me. But yeah, so like this alleyway was in Cyber Sleuth as well. But now we get to like run through the city and there's shops and things and the area feels like alive. All right, story event. Something happened? Might be best to steer clear of all of this. Let's see what happened. Oh, and this game is fully voice acted. Well, almost fully voice acted. Is something happening up front? I can't see a thing. Oh, go up there and check for me. Yeah, sure. Push through the crowd. Okay. I want to get closer. What's going on? Stop shoving. I can't see anything. What's with the line? Well, I guess there's no seeing anything with this crowd. I just really want to know what's going on. Blatantly jaywalking. I mean, like, this is far different than jaywalking. We're just going down the middle of the street. Bad feeling about this. Shouldn't we be keeping the distance? What is that? It looks like a rip in the sky. Oh, we should probably be looking up. I can't turn the camera. Are they filming a movie? I mean, we should turn left. Everybody's looking left now. And then up. Look up. Look up. Uh-huh. That looks like a tear into digital space. Oh, it's Minervamon! Do you think this Minervamon will recognize us or not? It's almost certainly the same Minervamon.
You, egg thief!
Ah, recognizes us. Oh, earlier I was running across the road with reckless abandon. Well, that's... I don't know, it's just a normal day.
Right, egg thief. It's kind of your fault things turned out this way.
We didn't steal it, but sure. We'll humor you, I guess.
So take some responsibility and help us out. And you...
Oh no, I skipped that one! Ah!
Ready to go.
Oh, man, okay. Whatever she said, it wasn't gonna be that important. We should be able to view it in the log afterwards. Okay, so Greymon Blue is a virus and we have full data out, so we're gonna change everybody. I guess I could leave Kotamon out and just swap. I'm gonna do that. So we'll do Tentomon, we'll do Agumon first? Sure.
I'm counting on you.
And I bet you Fire's not gonna be very good against him, but we're going to try it. Large burnt metal gray Agumon. Alright, Gabu, you also changed Pento, please.
Please?
Then, we've got everybody out that we need, so I'm going to cross art.
Launching cross art! Wow!
Arguably, maybe that was a mistake to use it there, because Kotemon's going to lose one of his turns, but it is what it is?
Super Shocker!
Do you see that he has a CP gauge up on the top left? I don't think we've seen that mechanic yet. He's also very strong so far. Alright, character reversal. Not on him. Change targets. We want to do that on Kotemon himself. I love being able to reverse people and reverse yourself.
I know their weak point. And now, take this! My turn! Strike roll!
Oh, that was too early.
I'll make an opening for you. I'll set them up and you knock them down.
Sure. The CP boosted a ton off of that. Hack reduced?
A buildup of power. Watch out for a counterattack.
Not great. Watch out for a counterattack.
Another attack now? I guess that's all just part of how they use their abilities.
I feel like Minervamon's trying to teach us a tutorial thing for boss battles.
We'd be wise to assume the enemy will get a final move in at the end.
So I think she's trying to tell us that we should guard with everyone right now. And I kind of hate that, because we're going to lose out on a good chunk of our cross art. But if you look, he does also have attack up at the moment. And so it's probably worth the guard, because he's going to get 2 actions in a row. All right, let's guard. Let's guard it up.
Yes.
Nervamon didn't guard. Nervamon's probably, like, impervious, though. Okay, by the way, did you notice that they couldn't get attack down when they had attack up? That was from our cross art. So, like, Tentomon and Agumon still have attack up, but Kotemon lost his because he'd lost the buff. The best defense is a massively overpowered offense. Yeah, I can see why you would say that. Alright, we'll try null type here. Null element. Oh, wait. That was ×3? Super Shocker is also good. This is also magic, which I think is what we want, right? Because his defense is 446, his spirit is only 306. So magic is 100% going to do more damage. Also, I love that he is Titan Large Dinosaur.
Super Shocker!
We don't really have anybody who's got, like, debuff skills, do we? Oh, wait. Look at his CP now. I feel like maybe he didn't get his ultimate thing off, so maybe we guarded prematurely. I bet we did. Wait. Oh, this is so weird. So he's actually resistant against fire, but because we've reversed Kotemon, that also means his fire has been reversed, so his fire's good. It's like such a weird mechanic to keep in your head, that the elements also swap, and it swaps based on who's using it and everything. Now we're up to CP4. You know, Bomber, you might be totally right that the best defense is massively powered offense, because if he's, like, building on his EP level, probably going to be doing a ton more damage here soon. And with our attack down, we're doing a tremendous amount of damage in the wrong direction. We could be doing so much more damage, is what I'm trying to say.
Super Shocker! Strike roll!
The air turns menacing.
Turns this way?
Yeah, this is where we need to block.
I don't like the look of this. Focus your
Oh.
attacks on their head and knock them off balance.
Nope, no, attack, full out attack. Once done charging, the enemy will unleash a special skill. When an enemy enters a charging state, It won't act because it's building up power, but it will be enhanced as it continues to accumulate CP. So CP must be charging power, maybe? As the enemy is charging, a breakpoint gauge will appear as a white bar below the HP gauge of the enemy. With a concentrated assault, it's possible to deplete the gauge and stop the enemy's charge, called a charge break. This charge break will reset the enemy CP, remove strong status and its buff effect, and cancel release of the enemy's special skill. There's always a chance to counterattack. If you're unable to successfully perform a charge break in time, use guarding. Yeah. Alright, we definitely guarded too early. Oh, look at this. Hold on. So, the head has different stats than the body. I have to assume that the element resistance is probably the same, but we don't know that. And the reason why I saw it was different was because you can see right there that the fire is question mark.
You're ready? Hothead!
Yeah, so still good. We did very little damage though. I have a feeling we're not gonna break it. I have a feeling that we're in a lot of trouble. Depends on if his charge is done on his turn or not.
Strike roll!
Their power is building. Do I guard this turn? It could be a waste, but I'm gonna guard this turn.
All right.
By the way, we have a cross art now available. Or arts and hope I break it. We only got a quarter, if that, maybe a fifth of the bar down. I don't think we can break it. I'm gonna actually save the cross art for the next turn. The cross art would make us take less damage. It would. Power surges. They're ready to unleash.
Here comes a big one. Put up your guard and defend yourself.
We already guarded, dang it.
Otherwise, they'll take you out in a single attack.
Now we know how that works. Guard again.
All right.
Waste of a turn. You know, and the other thing too is we could have attacked the body and not the head, and I think that would have played out better for us.
You pick.
But when you say arts and hope I break it, do you mean like the cross art, Astro? Maybe that would have done it. Yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, that might have done something. We're gonna do it now. So that should completely remove their attack down. Yeah, see, that was much better damage. They're impervious. So if you'll notice on the stats over there, the attack up has a gold crown. That's why I think they're impervious to that attack down. If it wasn't a gold crown, maybe it would overwrite. Not sure.
Super shocker. Strike roll.
Minervamon is definitely doing the damage.
You're ready? Hothead!
I don't even feel like we need to heal yet, you know? Okay, so now they've got the attack down. And it's Crown. And we have no way to get rid of it, which is like the super unfortunate part. We have not done really any Digivolving yet, right? So we don't really have a good build-up, if you will, of different types of Digimon. But one Digimon we're going to want to look out for is somebody who's going to have good debuff abilities for the enemy, buff abilities for our team, and like Asuna from Final Fantasy, the ability to remove debuffs from our team. It doesn't have to be one Digimon that does all of that, but we're going to want to look for those sorts of things. And if they're the attachable skills that we can remove off, even better, right?
Here goes Super Shock.
The other thing, too, is this fight specifically would be easier if all of your Digimon had magic attacks. Because he's giving us attack down, not int down. But these guys are just physical. Well, Tentomon's kind of a mixed guy. He's using a magic attack. Oh, look, that white bar stayed between the different charge phases. Which means, right, that we could just focus it on, like, the first one, even if we know we're not going to break it, and then hope that we break it on the next time around. That being said, like, I don't even know if I should attack it right now. I feel like I should just attack his body. It's going to result in less overall turns, I think. Because we're not going to break it this turn. Pretty sure.
Super Shocker.
And if he's not going to get another charge phase.
Strike roll.
I wish she was attacking his body, not the head. But it is what it is. Got it. Oh, you know, this could boost charge.
Yeah.
Speed boost. Okay. I was kind of wondering if that was going to, like, remove her attack down or something. Didn't do that. We're, like, close, but we're not going to get him. If Minervamon attacks the body, like, potentially we could do it. We have a cross art available. Let's pop the cross art. I don't know if this is going to do enough for us, but we'll find out.
Much appreciated.
Agumon and Tentomon didn't get the attack up. That's really bad. Because they were the ones who needed it. So I guess now we know for sure, right, that, like, we should... Oh, wait, no, they do have it now. Hold on. Is there a way for us to see, like, stat buffs and debuffs on a screen? Because what I guess I want to see, right, is do we actually have so many levels of attack up and so many levels of attack down, and so overall we're attack down? Or is the attack down wearing off, and then we have the attack up queued up behind it? Like, how did Agumon get it? That's what I want to know.
Super Shocker.
Look. Oh, wait. Oh?
Strike roll.
Did we do it? Does it have 1 HP? We're not guarding, by the way. We do have defense up from our cross guard, though, or cross art. Hold on, can I see how much HP? It has 1 HP. Was that random, or did we, like, just completely unluck out. Why can't I kill it? Confused. Color me confused. I bet you
Super shocker.
the boss has a mechanic of you must break its white gauge, and if that's the case, then that kind of really sucks. Scripted thing. I mean, it feels very scripted right now.
Strike roll.
But it's like, what's the scripted part, you know? Is there something that I have to do? Is it just so many turns? Feels bad, is what it is. It doesn't even make sense for us to use skills anymore and waste our SP. Attack.
My turn. Strike roll.
You saw a bunch of people post on Reddit. Legitimately, in my mind, what's happening here is the game is saying in order for the fight to be over, you have to break the head. That's what I feel like is happening right here, right now. And of course, we can't attack the head anytime we want. I'm probably gonna have to use a healing item when I feel like I shouldn't need to.
Strike roll.
Let's use a spray. I think they cost 900. Easy enough
Now.
to get another one. And then, you know what? Let's boost Agumon's defense right now. Did you see that? I could use Guard Charge on a reserve Digimon. That's interesting. I'm gonna give him a rice ball.
Please.
Did I cross art up? No, I shouldn't, because we've got attack down. And, like, you don't need to do damage right now either.
Strike roll.
This is 100% not fun. Hold on. Is he not charging CP because we're not using arts? That could be a thing. I feel like he has to get to CP 6 before he starts charging. Are we sure we're not just bugged? I feel like we're bugged.
Super shocker.
Do I have to lose? Is that what I have to do? Okay, the air turn's menacing. Finally.
Launching cross art.
We'll pop the cross art. Hopefully it actually boosts their attack. Doesn't look like it will. It will boost int for Tento, which is fine. Alright. Attack that skull. Skull.
You're ready. Hot.
Now, next question. Did he only get into this because we used arts on him, or was it just a time-based thing? Don't know. Could be amount of damage done to him thing. Even though he's got 1 HP, it was still tracking how much damage was done. Maybe. Weird. Lightning's good here, but lightning is not good on his head. Should we try Thorn Strike then? Yeah, that was good.
My turn.
We're getting him down. We're getting him down. We broke.
There's always an opening right before a big move. A hard hit where their power's focused should disrupt the attack.
Okay, so this is the scripted thing. You have to break that skull. Even though in this situation, it was clearly better for us to not break the skull. And, like, he's got 1 HP now, so are we just gonna win?
Yeah.
Yes. They could have done a better job there.
Good. Now's our chance.
It's 4?
Run! Lead the way!
Hold on, let's take a peek at the log. I think this is the one that we missed. And you better believe what I'm saying or your world is in big trouble too, Egg Thief. I think that's the line that we missed earlier. In that case, shall we go to my place?
No clue where that is, but fine by me. Go on, I'm right behind you.
Okay. We've been spotted.
That human in the weird outfit quickly got along with the phase electron life form.
The outfit that we're not wearing?
Who or what is that?
Welcome back. We were still fighting it because it had a stupid mechanic. Basically, we had to see a specific part of the fight before it would let us win. So we had it down to 1 HP, but we couldn't kill it. If I had told her that we're not an egg thief, she would have said, "Yeah, I know, but it's fun to call you that." We didn't even have an option to say we're not an egg thief, did we? I didn't see that option. It would be strange if that battle wasn't recorded, but I can't find any data on it 8 years later. This is definitely an anomaly. What if we are in a branching timeline? A friend to Minervamon.
That thing. Is that what I'm like too?
Not really. I mean, kinda, but not really. My Paragon points aren't high enough. Yeah.
Hey, Agent! Look at this!
So, the egg that we thieved, right? The egg that we thieved. Is it possible that Elekmon, aka Aegiomon, was that egg? Maybe?
You're the one we just saw on TV.
Did you not see us on TV? We were there
What in
too.
the world is going on here?
Finally, a moment's peace. Thanks for this.
I gotta say, right? We are now multiple streams in on the new internet. And it's like rock solid. We're having the best streams. It makes all the difference for me, but I'm sure it also makes all the difference for people being able to actually watch. Hope you're enjoying.
I'm glad you like it. Now, I've got a few questions to ask.
Well, more like too many questions.
Agent, can I count on you to help me make sense out of all this? Sure. Let's sort out our situation first. Ask me anything you want, Egg Thief.
I think, Astro, this is where I can say I'm not an egg thief. Who are you?
I'm Minervamon, and I came to this world on a certain mission.
Will you tell us about this certain mission?
But things have taken quite a turn since then.
Where did you come from?
I come from
Where did you
Ilion,
go?
a digital world that's kind of a parallel universe to the material world you live in.
So she says this like she's aware of the material world. So is she very much aware of the different, like, universes, if you will?
You came to our temple once, remember? Well, that temple exists in a world completely separate from this one.
Tell us about that huge Digimon.
That was one of the Titans that are wreaking havoc in our world.
Did say Titan when we analyzed it, so Titan must be a special class for this game, or maybe Titans are a thing normally, like outside of the game. I don't know.
It seems they've been popping up in this world too.
I'm not an egg thief.
I know, but the nickname stuck. What do you want me to say? Still, how would a human like you end up at the temple anyway?
Yeah, I saw a Titan on the trait when we inspected it. I guess what I'm saying is that a thing that they invented for this game, or is Titan a thing outside of the game that they're using in the game?
But I guess that's a question for another time. More importantly, right now, I could really use your help. So, any other questions? I'm all ears, Egg Thief.
Ask her if she sees out of the eyes on top of her head. It does feel like she probably has eyes behind the nostrils, doesn't it? But we'll never know.
I see. In that case, it's your turn to hear me out. Will you help me fulfill my mission?
Oh. What's your mission?
I'm searching for that egg. You know the one. I'm positive it fell into this world somewhere, but there are a lot of things I don't know about your world. That's why I need your help.
I do have my own job to do, but I don't think I'm going to say that. Sure, I'll lend you a hand.
Good. Thanks. Appreciate it.
That was the closest you're going to see to under the potential hat. It's just dark. It's just black.
Anyway, we've got to decide where to start.
This is all a lot for us to take in. It's already getting late. Why don't we call it a night and figure out our next steps tomorrow?
All right. I'll go look for a place to sleep tonight.
You could stay here, probably, right?
Well, why don't you stay here? The way you look, you're bound to call attention to yourself out there. Who knows what kind of trouble would happen if you run into the police. Besides, I'm sure Aijomon would love the chance to talk to you.
Why don't you come back down here, bud? Right, lay back down in your bed.
Me?
I admit, I'm a bit curious about him myself.
Again, is he the egg?
Why is a Digimon living with humans anyway?
I bet you have lots of questions too, right, Aijomon?
She's also not asking the question of where did the Digimon you used in battle come from?
Yeah.
Don't worry about my dad. He already gave the okay.
Why isn't he here?
So let's turn in for the night. We'll have plenty to discuss in the morning.
So... Oh, okay, I was gonna say something that isn't quite correct. The anime shirt that we're wearing, we don't really know what that show is, but on the back, it's those same 3 characters, but the one in the middle, I thought for a moment was Impmon. It's actually, I don't think. Alright, what are all the things that popped up here? Okay. Were you watching TV just now? What the heck was that? There was something pretty freaky in that broadcast for a second. And now they're just trying to pretend it never happened? Whoa, this is huge. My scoop sense is tingling. I'm gonna go capture some footage for the next update. Look forward to it. That Digimon mentioned our world, didn't it? Just think of the significance of those words. Good grief, everything we ever thought we knew is getting broken down piece by piece. Titans in the digital world. Even though I'm a Digimon, there's just so much I don't know. Like Inori. I want to ask Minervamon so many things. Come to think of it, what was that business about an egg thief?
Today was a busy day, so let's turn in for the night. We have plenty to discuss in the morning.
What's acting?
It's a relief not having to find a place to stay. And this way I can avoid causing a commotion, too. I still have plenty of questions, but let's talk tomorrow. By the way, this drink? What did you call it? Tea? It's pretty good.
Bomber, the game that you're talking about is Minecraft. Block by block. You ready to call it a day? I mean, I guess so. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. 30 anomaly points! Oh no, that's enough. I feel like we needed more. Or maybe it was 40 more for the next agent rank. Agiumon's not here. Did he go downstairs already? The in-between. Alright, let's take a peek at our agent skills. We need 40, and we have 50. Alright, so we gotta ask ourselves, do we boost our in-training Digimon? And then, like, that's just it? Or do we do... Don't have a champion yet, right? So, like, this would be wasted at the moment, but it wouldn't be wasted later. We could have a champion before... Too much longer? It's possible. You bought a new survival game, Forever Skies. I think I've heard of Forever Skies. Is that the one where you have like an airship that's kind of like a blimp, and you like land on top of buildings, and there's like a disease, and you gather stuff? That Forever Skies? See, we could do mature education and grab cross art burst. And that would rank us up. But, I mean, like, this one is going to make our in-training Digimon, who we're not using any right now, but if we were using some, it would make them a lot stronger. Because it's going to be... We're going to be Agent Rank 3, right? So it'll be 600 more HP and SP. It's a lot. Okay, so I was thinking of the right game. You haven't played it yet, though. Work is too worky, man. That work being too worky. Let's do this one. Agent Rank 3. Agent rank 3. The next 30 points, though, I think goes here for sure. Yeah,
Much
we're
appreciated.
gonna have lots of Digimon that are ready to Digivolve, right? But I'm not ready to Digivolve them because they're not at max level. These guys are the closest that we got. You know what else I didn't think about? When we Digivolve, I think it said it takes 10% of their current stats and carries it forward. If we've gotten the skill that boosts their stats, right? The in-training one, it boosts their in-training stats by 25 each per agent level. Does that also become part of the 10% that gets carried forward? Because if so, then you almost certainly want all of those abilities as soon as you can get them. That is not counted. Okay. People have figured that out already. Alright, let's see. This is what, day 4, day 5 in World? Can we use the bathroom yet? Oh. Gonna be a rough time for us, everybody.
So you really don't know anything about the digital world?
No, because he was hatched here in the real world, or the material world.
Nope. The first thing I remember is when Inori saved me. Everything before that, well...
Talk about unusual. In fact, this is the first I've ever heard of such a thing.
You can max stats in multiple different ways. Alright, when you tell me that I can max stats in multiple different ways, the next question that I have to ask you, Astro, is my hesitance to Digivolve anybody until max level, is that unfounded? Because if we can boost their max stats even without Digivolving, then maybe I should be Digivolving to get stronger Digimon earlier. I don't know. Maybe I should ask about the locked bathroom?
Digimon are all born and raised in the digital world. At least as far as I know.
Not our Digimon.
Oh, good morning, Agent. Minervamon's been telling me about all kinds of neat stuff. Like the digital world, and that it's where Digimon usually live. But I wonder, though, how come I didn't know about any of this stuff?
Digimon. If you really want to know, why not join me when I go back to my world?
Join you?
No need to be so on guard. Consider it a little vacation. But of course, I can't go back there until I find what I'm looking for here.
Does Minervamon have the power and ability to freely go back and forth? People had max Statmons in the beta without unlocking champion. Okay, but that being said, you could max the stat theoretically by going back and forth between rookie and in training, right? By getting that 10% boost every time. Theoretically.
Got it. I'm in then.
But of
I'll
course,
do whatever
I mean,
I can to help.
you're saying there's another way. I know.
Hey, Agent, about that thing Minervamon is looking for.
You know, the beta also didn't have the farm, right? Or the demo, or whatever it was called.
Why don't we ask that lady about it?
You mean that Dr. Simmons character? Don't you think she was a little, you know, nutty?
Yeah, I do actually think that.
Maybe, but she's super curious about Digimon. That's why I figure she'd be willing to help us out.
You're maxing through loading. Oh, that's when you convert the guys... You delete the guys into XP? That's actually giving them stats as well, not just XP?
Think we can find her if we go look for that car in the park again? Come on, let's head over there.
She wouldn't have info about that. Yeah, I don't want to say those other things at all. I'll be down for checking out the park.
Yeah, Dr. Simmons might help us out. Agent, Minervamon, let's go!
Let's go right away! Oh, and then we're just there.
Much appreciated.
Everyone.
So... Let's peek at this real quick. If I pick Agumon, we have all of these Tokomons. Right? I only see XP going up. I don't see any of the other things going up. But that could simply be because they themselves don't have a boosted skill, right? Yeah, teleport activate. So theoretically, if one of these guys had hold on, we digivolved somebody, right? Didn't we do one digivolve? Somebody's got stats somewhere, right? One of our guys? No, those extra stats you see there are from equipment. Huh. Yeah, like... Did I digivolve Tsunomon? I mean, we definitely digivolved Agumon. Okay, so let's take a peek at this. So if I do Agumon, and then we throw Tsunomon into him... I can't, of course, because he's protected. Let me unprotect him real quick. It does not boost the stats over there that I can see at the moment. Oh look, he got protected again. Or was that the wrong Tsunomon? I think the protect was not correctly showing on the previous screen. You think it just doesn't show until you after you load, but it may also require the loaded mon having bond or having bond. Yeah. So like this Agumon has bond, 7%. But we don't see anything, and that's fine. It doesn't have to show it, I guess. If it did show it, I would certainly have known earlier. Do you get more XP for loading a higher evolved Digimon? Or is the XP that you get only based off of the level of the Digimon that you are loading? Either way, right, we could boost something, right? We have all of these Digimon that we don't really care about. Right, we could just start, like, chunking them. Like, that dude gets him level 11 immediately. You believe talent, level, and rank all affect the XP. Okay. Man. So, like, to really, really want to min-max things, you want to level everybody up to max level, and then digivolve them to the next tier. To the highest tier that you can take them. And those guys are just fodder. Jeez. Let me just play around a second. If I wanted to, like, take him to max level, how many guys does he have to absorb? Oh, you know what? Those guys are, like, not giving much XP? Maybe they are. But he gives way more because he's lower level, but he's a higher rank. Boy, oh man, I have this, like, decision paralysis. It's not good. 100% we should just, like, load a bunch of them and not care
Great.
about it. But for whatever reason in my mind, I'm like, no, I have to do it perfectly.
Wow.
Bad mentality. Also, this guy has Jogmon cards. Can of worms. Kinda? I'm overthinking it, though, because, like, all of those Digimon we have, we could just go back down into a sewer and grind for a little bit, and we'd get them all back, you know? Like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm making it a big deal, and I shouldn't be. You see that Sorceremon up there? I want that card. Wait, we got a lot of 3s. Doesn't matter who we throw here. We could have converted, right? We could have gotten a new card if I had kept the 2 datas. But I want to throw a 4 against a 4, you know? I'll throw the 4 now. See who he does. Kind of hope he does Digimon, because we have type advantage on Sorceremon. Taking an 8 hell out of something much smaller than an 8 hell. Yeah, it's basically it, right? Basically it. Do you think that they're going to have, like, physical Digimon toys like this with cards that you can do? I feel like they'd be dumb not to make these. Selling, like, Digimon handheld units and then cards that go along with it. You'd buy it. I know, I'd probably buy it too. Even though I'd be like, I don't really want to collect all these cards. Not necessarily, but I would for the game? Yes?
Great.
Why do these people hang out in the park? I remember you guys from before. What are you doing here? It's a public park, guy. We're looking for Dr. Simmons. Dr. Simmons? You won't find her here. Trolling for parts over in Akihabara at a time like this? Who knows what's going through that lady's head? Oops, I've said too much. Go on now, get out of here. This area will be closed off any minute now. Hey, didn't I see you at the Kabukicho Theater Square? We don't want to disturb your work. Excuse us. $30 for the toy and $5 for card
we have
packs.
to head to
Yeah.
Akihabara then.
The information's uncertain.
But staying here won't help anything either. We ought to go check out some other spots, if you ask me.
Yep. Where should we go?
That guy said something about hunting for parts, right?
He did.
Then I bet we should start with the shops under the overpass. Anyway, let's head over and see what we can find. We need to take the train if we're going to Akihabara.
The train?
Let's head to Shinjuku Station.
Yeah, it would probably be more than that. Honestly, the handheld bit, I could see them selling anywhere between $30, $55, right? And then the card packs are probably going to be like, what is a Pokemon card? Well, maybe Pokemon's not the best example because they're like super big, but I feel like a card pack, it depends on how many cards are in it too. But if it's like 7 to 12 cards, I mean, it's probably going to be at least $10. Right? Collecting cards Any kind of TCG games are always a pretty large monetary expense. Off limits. Do you like how it put us like exactly where we needed to be?
Great.
I love how quick the loading transitions are. I feel like they were quite a bit longer in Cyber Sleuth, weren't they? Dr. Simons is in a lab coat, right? I think it would stand out. Let's go ask around if anyone's seen her. Do you think she wears it 24/7? Yeah, she probably does. You can find her, or you can optionally ask about her. I like it. Someone in a lab coat? Haven't the faintest. Oh, take this. Stop by our cafe anytime. That person over there is probably dangerous to talk to. So I think we'll talk to her. After we play a card game, we 100% have to beat at least all of the battlers, right? If you had a lab coat, you'd wear it all the time. By the way, my freshman year of college, I was actually in a pharmacy program. I thought maybe I'd be a pharmacist. And had I gotten through the first, I think it's 2 years. Had I gotten through the first 2 years, I think I would have gotten a lab coat, actually. I definitely wanted it. It seemed so cool. But my downfall, in fact, I enjoyed all of it. I really like just sciences in general, so I enjoyed like chemistry and biology and organic chem and stuff like that. Like, I liked those things. But as an elective, I took a programming course, and that changed my trajectory. We're the first card up. Do I waste our 1? Right? Like, if he throws anything other than that 1, then that was a really dumb move. Yeah, like, that's a guaranteed win, but who cares? That 1 was probably going to lose against anything. Why throw your best card against it? He probably throws a 3. He could throw the 5. Throw our 5 to be safe, but I feel like we'll do this and then we'll get the converts. Through a 3. It's not a convert, it's a summon. Zubamon. We have Zubamon, don't we? I feel like we do. Got type advantage too, but sucks to be him. You could also, by the way, you could make this a phone app. You wouldn't necessarily have to have, like, anything other than a phone, because you could print a card, okay, that has an NFC chip in it. NFC chips are, like I said before, they can be a sticker. They can be so thin that they could 100% print one inside of the card. Because, like, we have cards with stuff in them all the time. Like a badge that gets into a building, they're thicker than they need to be, just so that they hold up. So we could have playing cards with NFC chips in them. you could 100% get the card, have the app on your phone, put the card on it, the NFC connects it, and then bam, that's what you play. It could be a phone app. It kind of makes me want to do that. It kind of makes me want to make that. The problem with NFC chips, like I had alluded to with the amiibos for, you know, the Switch and whatnot, if somebody gets your NFC chip and is able to, they have like a mild form of encryption. There's a key that's used when you create the data on it. If somebody is able to obtain that, then basically they're broken and anybody can clone them. Alright, we're definitely taking Magna Kidmon. Definitely taking that one. And then, Intilamon, who, by the way, if you don't remember, we used for a good bit in our game. Ryutamon, I kind of really want, but we're gonna go Intilamon. Darn, it stinks to lose, but it was still pretty fun. Yeah, feel that. A rhythm game player fell to pieces after making a single mistake. Does anybody, like, legitimately remember old arcades? I feel like arcades today are nothing like the old arcades were. And when, like, the DDR machines became, like, big, I would stand there and just, like, watch as, like, these really, really good... At the time, I was a kid for sure, so I'm watching these, like, teenagers like, just crushing the DDR game in the arcade. Super cool. I have DDR on, like, my Xbox 360, which means I haven't played it in a long time, but I really enjoy DDR. And it's honestly not a bad workout if you know, do it well. You're looking for a lady in a lab coat? Fine. Twist my arm, why don't you? I'll just open up my third eye here and... Huh? No thanks, you say? I see. There's a man staring at some expensive-looking equipment. The woman standing next to him looks just about ready to blow her top. Those pastries smell amazing! Looks delicious, but eating that now would spoil your appetite. What's that? A lady in a lab coat? No one comes to mind. But while you're here, why not sample our baked goods? Hold on, we're gonna go back and we're gonna talk to the agent over here. But I am going to quickly save the game first. This feels like something we should avoid. Sega arcade that you occasionally went to, Oki, was absolutely an old school arcade stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. The problem with, like, current day arcades, you know, like if you go to like a Dave & Buster's, I feel like the arcade games aren't as cool as they used to be. Like they're all like completely, I'm gonna say completely digital. That's not really the thing that I want to say, because like if you played Galaga, that was a digital game too. I guess what I mean to say is those games were like real games, whereas I feel like the games that you play in an arcade today are like mobile style games, and they're 100% designed to make you spend money. I know that original arcade games were also designed in that sense, and they actually made games harder on purpose. Like there are, I don't have a specific game in mind. If James was here, he'd probably be able to tell you one off the top of his head. But like there were games that released on an arcade and then also released on like a home console, and the one on the home console was easier because they were trying to get a certain amount of quarter input per like hour of play or whatever. Ghosts and goblins. James is here. I think if you're an ogre with 3.5 left feet, you're probably not an ogre. You might need to look into like maybe a centaur. Maybe you're a centaur and, you know, you got a battle wound on a leg. Also, Minervamon is totally just running around out in the open. This is my 5th energy drink. So many people are on leave, I can't afford to collapse. Is it that busy? The Anomalous Affairs Division is always understaffed, and I have a bad habit of not asking for help. Captain Karemi said that too, actually. Would you mind listening to my complaints? To do the job, you need to dress the part. Would you like to view the mission details? Yeah, side mission. Wait, there's another side mission available as well. This one gives us an SP augment chip. This one gives us 40 anomaly points. I want to do both of these. You don't know how happy I'd be if you were extra personnel in a public safety uniform. I have the public safety uniform for some reason. Wrong button. Costumes. I seeing things? Are you really here to help? Centaur, but the top half is an ogre. I love it. I love it. But so James, was the Ghost and Goblins home console release actually easier than the arcade one? Because I feel like the Ghost and Goblins game just in general was difficult. 100% very difficult game. And the average for a US arcade game was supposed to be a quarter every 3 minutes, according to the historians. One minute into Ghosts and Goblins, you had to deal with the red armor, which is like he's like a flying demon guy who kind of like dive bombs you. Took almost as many hits as a boss and had unpredictable flight patterns. I was watching when the Ghosts and Goblins like remaster or remake or whatever it was came out. Boy, was that like 4 years ago now? Maybe even more. I was watching somebody like attempting speedruns of it, and even before the speedruns, when they were just trying to like learn the game, I recall dodging that monster to be usually just better than even trying to kill it. The people who ported the game to the NES didn't get the memo. Do you have something I can help with? Of course, you seem to know more about phase electron lifeforms than we do. Does this mean you're responding to my complaints? It's important to ask for help sometimes, right? In that case, I'll accept your help. Sure thing. I don't know why, but I really like her hair. I don't know if you could even legitimately do that with real hair, the like weird loop thing that's going on there, but it looks cool. Better game of a game being tuned easier for home are the Nintendo arcade ports to the NES. Game A was easier than the arcade difficulty, while Game B was tuned closer to arcade level. When you say closer, though, was it still typically easier, or could it have actually even been harder? I'd like you to help us investigate the underground here. There are still some areas that could be fluctuating. Finally, here. I bet you haven't rested at all. Hey, what's with the uniform? I'm responding to Asuna's complaints. Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her complain about anything. How are you going to report to the higher-ups that you let a civilian help us? No need. This was an on-site decision due to lack of manpower. That should be enough. Get how you feel, but... Well, anomalous phenomena won't let up just because we're short-staffed. Let's go. Oh boy, has the lack of sleep gotten to her? There's a portal. We're gonna go through a portal. Without stating for certain, you'd say that they were within a margin of like 10%. Okay. That's fairly close. I mean, if they were actually like remaking the game and not using direct code, getting within that close is commendable even, honestly. Right, if you didn't have the exact function, this is just top of my head, right? If you didn't have the exact function that was written for an enemy's like jump pattern, for example, and you wrote your own jump pattern, it would probably not be the same. It might be really close. You might have like really like watched it and studied it and tried to like get yours to mimic, but it probably wouldn't be exact. So like getting something to be even within 10% of the difficulty, pretty good. Here comes a tough one. Let's go. You sure about this? You'll be responsible if anything happens to a civilian. Don't worry, we got this, guys. This person knows more about phase electron lifeforms than we do. I trust my gut on this. I want these Bakemon. I want them. They're virus type, so Pokemon's gotta go. Or change type, I guess. Oh, we didn't even have Agiomon in the last fight. Bakemon B. Good. Oh, we have attack charge on Agumon now. I like that. Like seeing that. I quite enjoy the background of this zone. Sorry. I was trying to move the camera. He can't move the camera in a fight. I want to look around. You see how there's like that big black uvula looking thing? Wanted to see what it connects to. Also, the black and white like spiral looking stuff kind of reminds me of the eaters, the Eaters from the last game.
Here goes! Super Shocker!
We have Minervamon here with us too, so we actually have 2 gas Digimon. I feel like that means like this would be a really good time to go grind because we've got like 2 extra attackers. You know, I think Kotemon's not even gonna worry about his type because it's gonna die. So let's just attack it. Heck. Done for.
Heck yeah!
Is that a uvula? This is what I said! That uvula looking thing. It's exactly what I said. I wanted to see what it was attached to, but of course you can't move the camera in a fight. Are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? What about you? Both Shota and I are fine. I'll let it go this time, but if you pretend to be one of us again, I'm taking you in. No, I'm the one who asked for help. You don't have to say it like that. I sense hostility. I sense your pride as a public safety officer. Yeah, I'll sense your pride. It's called professionalism. More about phase electron lifeforms than we do. Think about what that means. That feels like a poorly translated line. It's the only poorly translated line so far, unless like somehow we skipped. Yeah. This should say something like, you know more. If you know more, you think you know more. Yeah, something like that, right? There needs to be a little bit more before the word more. I heard governments are sending agents to dig up info on phase electron lifeforms. Are you saying this person is one of them? Hey, think of this as a parting gift. Don't stick your nose in our business anymore. You know who to call if you need anything. Were you even listening, cheeky little... I know how Shota comes across, but I'm sure he's really is grateful. He's just bad at showing it. Not that I can talk in that regard. Anyway, I'll be seeing you. I like Asuna. I do. You know what else I like? I like that there is another side mission to go do. We're gonna go do that. Which means we have to go back to our home real quick. It's so fast to like warp around, it doesn't matter. Agent points coming up. Or anomaly points. Hee, I'm starting to go places. The tip for this lead came in through social media. And you're sure it's trustworthy? You can't do this work if you can't spot a fake from a mile away. I trust my instincts. I'll cut to the chase. The tip's worth acting on because my contact's directly involved. The kid who messaged me is really into programming. Apparently they do it for fun. Who would do that? Who would program for fun? I call shenanigans. Hey, you're not getting an ad segment for me. I don't get sponsors like that. I don't even know if I would take a sponsor like that. I watched Tangent Conversation. I watched, there was a person that I watch on occasion. I don't watch them a whole lot. I watch them on occasion. On Twitch, right? And I watched them a little bit more back in the day than I do now. And they took a sponsored gig for Head and Shoulders. And it was a really funny stream. I feel like it was a whole hour of him just talking about Head and Shoulders, and then legitimately, he wore a bathing suit, but he streamed from in the shower, washing his hair. I don't think I would do that, but that is an ad that I will probably remember forever, because it was weird and unexpected. What kind of programming? They say they made their own character based on a monster they saw. Makes you think, huh? I saw an image of it too, and it was really cute. Then one day, all its data disappeared. Then they got some weird message telling them to visit the back alleys of Akihabara. That's when the kid got scared and reached out to me. Don't we just have to help them? Absolutely, let's help that kid out. I knew you'd say that. I'm sure that kid will appreciate your help, and so will I. That message mentioned the back alleys of Akihabara, but didn't specify where. We'll just have to wander around and see what we can find. Keep your eyes peeled. Sure, view the mission details. Doesn't really tell us much. Mark current objective, fine. That's actually the location that we're gonna be in anyways, so this works out. By the way, that last mission that we did, I think the only reason that we have this outfit, hold on. Don't you know you're being reckless? Yes. From here, from the Ultimate Edition, we got the costume public safety suit. Right? Because we got the public safety suit from the Ultimate Edition, was that side quest that we did for them only possible in this edition of the game? If so, that's a little unfortunate. Unless the suit is obtainable in other means. But it's time to buy a new shirt. I'm still not ready to spend 5,000 on a shirt. But let's buy the Adamas logo t-shirt this time. Wrong button. I'm always pushing start instead of triangle to get to stuff like this. Alright, Adamas colored shirt is what was given to us. Adamas logo shirt. Hey, I like that. Good one. I mean, not that we should go around with Adamas on our chest, because that's actually like a secret organization, but it'll work out. That was Toy Agumon who called, was it? Oh, you thought it was gonna be Toy Agumon on the shirt? That would have been interesting. What? A lady in a white lab coat? Nope. Haven't seen her. We are exploring. I want to explore both sides and maybe even the middle of the street. We're gonna have to run up and down a couple times. There's also a card battle that we have to do. Required. Thought they might throw their one. I'm gonna throw my one. And then we're gonna throw Centarmon next, no matter what. 'Cause we're gonna get some summons. The quest for the code monster in the alley. Oh, you think Toy Agumon's gonna be that? Okay. Alright. Alright. I guess we'll find out. She said that the monster was cute. Toy Agumon cute. Probably. Summon Monodramon. Feel like we have that card already. And I'm not gonna throw it. Think I throw the Monzemon. That was a good counter, but it didn't win. Definitely have a Toy Agumon. I really, really wish there was an indicator somewhere that said whether or not you had the card. I feel like we're missing that. We almost need it. Especially once you're very close to the end of collecting all the cards. You might need to keep a list otherwise, right? Like a paper list in front of you. Because if you get a summon card like that, and it's not a good card to play, and you don't play it, that means you can't win the card at the end. Rats! I'd better go back to Card Battle 101. Indeed, you better.
Great.
Look at the dancing going on over here. So many manga and anime magazines. It must be hard collecting an entire series. That kid's going all out. Shop that we actually like walk into. Oh, only sort of. The one before Toy Agumon summon said unknown card at the top of the screen. Did it! I totally missed it. All right, we'll keep our eyes out for that next time. I thought this was going to be a music shop. That's not what it is. Light physical attack. Light magic attack, but it's only 25 power. Like, this is 20 times 2, so 40 power as long as you hit. This is actually 90 accuracy and 25 power. I kind of don't like it. Oh, but it's an all-enemy target. Makes it a little better. Void Ray, all enemies. Null magic. Has a 10% crit rate. Kind of like that one. And then heal. I kind of really like that one. I'm going to buy one of these. And then I had to hit the X button again. I think I'm gonna buy a Void Ray. Do I buy the Void Ray? I kind of don't like that it's null. I like the 10% crit rate though. I'm gonna leave it. Limited time! Seryugu seasonal special. Mega Macho Ramen. I want some Mega Macho Ramen. Flavor that makes you flex. I found Bomber's Ramen.
Great.
XP augment chip. Alright, time to quickly check the rest of the street. Can I talk to you? There we go. Woman in a lab coat? You must mean the one who always frequents the junk shop. I saw her under the overpass just a minute ago. You know, the road by the drugstore? Sounds like she's at the junk shop under the overpass. Let's go take a look. Honestly, we might have to do that mission before the side quest. Plastic models and figures lined up on display. Such beautiful modeling. Someone just shuffled out of the arcade like a member of the undead.
Great.
The food in this world looks delicious, too. How about we go in? I'd love to, but we better find Dr. Simons first. And then we've been this far, so let's just make sure that there isn't... what's that? You guys out here cosplaying? Love the commitment to your craft. Right, let's just make sure that we've talked to everybody that we can talk to. Alright, whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. Oh, you're looking for someone? Woman in a lab coat? Well, I can't say I've seen her. Try someone else, maybe. Oh, are you cosplaying from a new anime? When does this one air? Snap into a macho ramen. Have you ever, like, taken a Slim Jim? Snap into a Slim Jim! Ah, and you just bite, like, the packaging off of it? I've totally done that before. Shuffled out of the arcade like a member of the undead? Polybius sighting? I don't even know what that means. Is that a game? We're gonna take a very, very quick moment. Yep. He's a sleepy boy. He's a sleepy boy. I don't know if you can see that head's just like pressed right up into the side there. That was just a short distraction. Polybius is an urban legend. Oh, about an alleged game that some say was a CIA psyops. Oh, wait. You know what? I feel like I've read about that. Like, now that you mention that, I feel like I read about that. Was the game real? Disinfectant removes poison and deadly poison, removes confusion and chaos, removes paralysis and immobilization, removes sleep and deep slumber. Supplement. Give it to Digimon on the Digifarm to increase their bond bit by bit. Alright, actually, we're gonna buy a handful of these things. 4 of each. By the way, I don't think it works this way. I think I have to buy them each. Okay. I think that'll be worth it to have a handful of those on hand, and then, I don't know, buy like 2 of those just so we have them. Decide we want to use them, we can. Redeemable needed? What? What do we need that for? So the game was just a myth. The details were conflated with actual games, including but not limited to Tempest. Okay.
Great.
Oh, this person's wearing a lab coat, but it's not the right person. Next on the agenda is Shinjuku Park. Might as well grab some for the doctor, too. I think we're gonna go back this way, because I think that's where our side quest is. But there's a lot of other stuff here, so we'll certainly be running around more of it. We'll come back. Back alleyway first.
Great.
What's this guy? Tempest was inspired by its designer's nightmares of creatures pulling them into deep pits of the earth. So, yeah, it's just a great old one, you know, inserting memories into somebody that they're experiencing during their dreams, and then yeah. Oh, you want the redeemable for the Cooper sightings. Honestly, like, if he is as good of a boy as he is right now, this is a wonderful, right? If I can actually have him down here while I'm streaming anytime that we need or want to, that means I could stream even more often. Before we got Layla, right? One of, like, a limiting factor of can I stream was, is somebody else able to watch Cooper, right? But again, like I was saying, he was younger, and he definitely would have gotten into things and shoot boards and stuff. And if he's grown out of that fully, which I feel like he might have, good. But of course, now we also have the Layla thing. She definitely couldn't be running around here. She would have peed on the carpet 100 times already. You gotta be like on her and watching her, full attention all the time. Same designer was the principal behind Missile Command. Working on that gave him nightmares about nuclear assault. Really? I feel like that's a bit much. I like, that's a bit much, I think. Because it's not like Missile Command has like super detailed graphics or anything, right? You know, it seems a little bit like method acting. Maybe there was some kind of like method acting going on to. I got to be in the right headspace in order to make this game, and then that drives you crazy. Maybe. All right, back to game. Creative Anime Geek. Hey there. Need some cards? Haha. You got an addiction to cards? I got cards. Do you need some cards? Got some real good ones. Card seller. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we don't have the money for this. We don't have the items needed. See that over on the side? Hold on. Oh, okay, so these ones just cost money. There's also a take apart up there. Do you see that? I wonder if all of these cards are actually obtainable in normal, like, play as well. So if I go to take nothing here. I thought we would have cards to take apart. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy the cheapest card, Horomon, just so we can see exactly what happens here. Take good care of the card, sure, right. It does not show in the take apart, so I don't know what this take apart's gonna be just yet. If you ever want to trade again, I'll be waiting for you. Let's pop into here and just find Koromon real quick. There he is. So I guess we didn't have Koromon. Or did we? And like, that was a complete waste. I don't know. I gotta tell you, being able to buy the cards takes a little bit of the magic of the collecting out for me. I don't know why. But I kind of want to like have to see them in combat and make the right choices or something to do it. Talent Awakening
Great.
Booster. Talent Awakening Booster. Let's see what that actually does real quick. Why don't I see it? Is it one of those one-time use items? Hold on. Bet it is, right? Increase a Digimon's talent by 2. Right, these are like permanent upgrades. We've gotten a handful of them now. I'm hesitant to use these because I feel like we're still so early on in the game that I don't know who our primary core Digimon team is gonna be. You know, and it could be like, yeah, I gave Agumon attack up. Wonderful. But this Agumon only has one Digivolve form that we know of, so maybe he doesn't, like, make it to mid-game. Maybe he doesn't make it to end-game. And if that's the case, I don't want to use the attack augment chip on him, unless these are unlimited resource we can find throughout the game. Again, this comes down to, like, it's a problem I have. It'll be like, yeah, why would I use a potion? That's a one-time use. I might need that later. Same mentality, I guess. Bomber, I think you might be onto something. This might be a toy Agumon. Might be a giant toy Agumon. Huh? What's this? Looks like some sort of toy block. Maybe some kid dropped it here by mistake. Then again, don't touch that! Ah, it's a good ghost! Oh, the public safety office is investigating that object. We're just low on police tape. Kid 50 feet tall, yeah, right? That was terrifying. Brought back bad memories of that one public safety officer. What was that? Nothing. I didn't say a word. Haha. But is public safety really concerned about a little block like this? That's no ordinary toy block. We've gotten readings off of it from Dr. Simons' device. I don't know who that is, but if they're a doctor, they must be onto something. We believe there are others like it too, since we picked up similar readings nearby. What? Really? And have you investigated any other places with similar readings? That's what I'd like to be doing right now, but as you can see, I can't leave my post. Then why don't we take a look around for you? These blocks don't seem that dangerous. You're civilians, I can't ask you to help, but I won't stop you from looking around. Still, I want you to run at the first sign of danger. Promise me you'll do that, okay? I don't know about that. There are 2 places with similar readings nearby, and remember, be ready to run. I'm gonna be ready to fight. All right, let's run back to where we came from real quick. One of the spots. Bingo! This block is just like the other one. It's gotta be causing one of the readings. I'm not seeing a stream in this, but we can at least take the block to that officer. All right, let's go find the other source of the other reading. Okay, and it's not down this way. This is it. Aha! Here's another one. This toy block is just like the others. Let's give it to the public safety officer too. Go report back. Don't worry, Shota. We'll save you. Good. You're back. You didn't do anything reckless, did you? We found 2 other toy blocks just like the one here. You brought the blocks here? That was a risky move, though I am curious about them. Oh, I just remembered. Listen, about the tip we came here to investigate? That character whose data disappeared looked like a dinosaur made of toy blocks. This might have something to do with that. We should keep investigating. Wait! Quick, get away from those blocks! Whoa, the toy blocks are moving! They're joining together! Yeah! Look, it's a monster! Now's my chance for the perfect shot! Say cheese! What? Are you insane? Get out of here! That thing's gonna attack! So lonely. I just want a friend! Come on, let's play! Let's play! Let's play! Yeah! This toy Agumon is gonna play in the same way, same exact manner that Layla does. Fight as hard as possible. Wind Claw. Okay, this thing's got a little bit of life to it. 3,000? Sure. Hey, it's a type of puppet. That's not normal, right? I don't feel like it's normal. Alright, Agumon, swap for Gabumon.
Please?
I don't think he should be mad at you at all. What would you have done to make him mad at you? Alright, we'll do Blue Blaster, which will also reduce its defense. And then Tento will also swap for Patamon.
Please?
Oh, he was barky after you picked him up. I mean, yeah. I don't think he was mad at you, though. Oh, Air Shot. Air Shot is good. I feel like it's been forever since we've had Patamon out. Patamon does a lot of damage, actually. Okay, so fire shouldn't be good. We'll try Crush Blade and see how it does. Wasn't great. The fire move is probably better off.
Preparations complete.
We'll do this. Why not?
Go! Thanks so much.
Try Ice. Not great.
Here goes nothing! Airshot!
Yeah, I mean, so I guess this has a higher crit rate, but attacks can miss, whereas this is guaranteed to hit, and it does a little bit more power. Fire's probably better.
Here goes nothing! Plastic blade!
I love that attack that it shoots out the, like, Lego toy fire block. Okay, we try heavy. Well, actually, heavy strike's just gonna be fine. Again, you know what? Fire was probably the better choice there. Oh! The monster disappeared. Where could it have gone to? That was no monster. It's a strange kind of life form we're trying to hunt down. They're highly dangerous creatures that can't be allowed to roam free. Hey, could you not jump to conclusions? That was probably a character designed by a child. I'm headed back to HQ. This needs to be reported right away. I appreciate you helping out with this, but it's time you cleared out too. That officer just would not listen to reason. That was no trick, I'm sure of it. Earlier, I left out how the kid who messaged me just changed schools and has no friends. Hardly ever see their parents either, which is why the kid turned to programming. Said it was lonely. Right, I heard that too. I bet that kid's feelings had a major impact on the Digimon. I doubt that Digimon meant to go berserk, it was just lonely and didn't know what to do. But we should head back. Oh, and I almost forgot. Here's your reward for helping out this time. See you around. Yeah, 40 anomaly points. So we said, right, the next thing that we were gonna buy immediately was gonna be this thing. We're gonna have Champion Digimon soon-ish, right? So this will help with that. And then I think we spend our last 10 points over here in the Cross Art Burst. I think we do that. Could save them, right, and get this, but yeah. Let's do this. That also unlocks, right, the ability to start getting some other things. Start the battle with a CP gauge charged by 10 for each Asian rank. Is that CP gauge different than the cross art bar? I don't know. Alright, we know where we're headed. I'm passing items. I'm passing gray textures. How will we ever recuperate? Wait, she has another mission for us with 40 more anomaly points. Alright, we're gonna do the main mission, but we'll definitely do that one soon. Hello there. Gotta see if this guy has anything different to offer. Not really. Oh. Another card battler. I mean, I guess we have to do it. That is the rule. Wow. We pulled a terrible hand, didn't we? What if we save these two with summons at the end? That's what we're doing. I can't believe we won that. I can't believe we won that. We shouldn't have won that. That's the payback. Yaromon. They're both kind of cats. Will he summon as well? He is summoning as well. I think this is the first time we've ever seen an opponent summon. Oh, I'm not looking. So what did it say before, Bomber? It said, not collected or something? It said it at the top of the screen. So we don't have one right now, unfortunately. Shouldn't have won that. Shouldn't have won that. Unowned card. Unowned. Okay. So it says it on our summons, but we don't have a concept of what's unowned for the enemy. But that's fine, because the only ones that we care about are our cards, so that we know if we should play the card or not. The enemy is just always going to play whatever card they play. Darn it, I don't want to go to work feeling this down. Alright, so she's right there. Do we run around the zone real quick? Yeah, I think so. Right before we talk to her.
Great.
The crane games. It would be so cool if they were, like, playable.
Great. Wow.
I mean, we've sort of been down here, right? We were over there, but we didn't come this way. Because there's nothing this way. We could go back to that back spot where the toy Agumon was real quick. Does a little quick check to see if there's something in there now, like a chest. No loot. No loot to be found. Oh, you've been playing the Heroes demo? Okay. Initial thoughts? Oh, you're impressed. Hey, that's high praise. Oh, look, attachments. They're a little expensive, but I'm not gonna buy any right now, but those will be good to know where we can find them later, I think. Look at this lovely part, and that one's gorgeous. Ew, that one's hideous. Oh, it's you folks. Thinking of cooperating with my research again? What are you doing? Oh, I'm working on a project right now, but I'm having a little trouble. Just trying to figure out how to deal with it. Well, we need your help. Oh, that's a coincidence. We too need someone to help. We need someone to help. That's an interesting thing for her to say. Still, let's start with your problem first. I feel like she's not saying we need someone to help. I think she's actually saying we also need someone to help us. I think that's what she's saying. But the new Heroes game actually feels like a genuine return to its roots, and it has new features. That's great. You know what? I know that our list is long. It's unending. We'll never hit everything in it, but I'm gonna add that to the list. We played Heroes 3. Geez, probably a year ago now at this point, right? But it's great. It's a great game. I could play more of it. But we just didn't. We did complete like a whole campaign, if I'm not mistaken, though, right? So I would certainly check out the new one. Is this made by anybody who was involved in any of the previous games, or is it like a new company, a new group of people with the IP trying to like bring it back to its roots? Because I feel like probably the latter. Because if it was people who had been involved in it, they probably enjoyed their vision going differently. Whereas, like, these other people were probably fans going, no, what we really want is Heroes 3, but better. Is Minervamon wearing a pineapple bra? I don't think so, but we'll take a look at it again when we can. Yes, I see. Quite intriguing. So you're looking for something Digimon related? Yes? Well, our research might be of some use to you. Actually, our team has been making strides on a certain project lately. Radar that detects phase electrons? Currently, all it can do is detect them. Eventually, however, we're also hoping to use the electromagnetic waves that it emits to interact with phase electrons. It's scale. Not a pineapple, it's scale. Scale mail. It is by Ubisoft, so here's the thing. When I looked at the Steam page, briefly, I didn't see Ubisoft's name listed there, but I may not have looked very hard. I probably didn't even look at the publisher. I think I just looked at the developer. They ruined Heroes 5 through 7 and Might and Magic 10, so. We've suddenly lost contact with the squad in charge of installing one of the 5 small base stations. To help me look into it, I'll give you a prototype detector. It ought to help you find what you're looking for. Alright, tell me more about this prototype detector. Think of it as a radar that detects the presence of phase electrons. Might help you find what you're looking for. It's still in the prototype phase though, so it's pretty bulky to be sure. But if I use the parts I found here, I'm certain I can make it smaller than it has any business being. Public safety is short-staffed too, huh? Be it manpower or funds, we're always short on something. Not many folks rushing to join the Anomaly Squad, you see. Which is why I'm willing to take any help I can get, provided it's a fair exchange, of course. Not a bad deal, right? What do you say? Alright, we'll take the job. It's settled! Head to the Higashi Shinjuku subway, that's where the squad should be. Given how we lost contact, I'm guessing the squad isn't exactly having a spa day over there. Tread carefully. You like how she's so unbothered by it?
I see.
Dr. Monica Simons. Cursory look into her background shows just how famous she is in her field. That being said, she apparently suddenly vanished from the realm of academia after a certain point. Once she was in public safety, personal information and records became hard to find. Everything was confidential. In exchange for giving up her social status, she probably chose to have access to state-level classified information. A genius who left the public stage, somehow that brings Dr. Yuki to mind. Yup, as it probably should. Yes, the color and pattern could definitely be mistaken, I can see, for a pineapple. But I believe it's scale mail. You tired, Aegiamon? So Ubisoft does own Heroes of Might and Magic franchise, and is co-publisher for the upcoming title, Heroes of Might and Magic Golden Era, which is the demo that we're talking about of the new game. The game is being developed by Unfrozen, with Hooded Horse handling the main publishing duties. Okay. So it kind of sounds like Ubisoft is kind of taking a hands-off approach, which is probably for the best, huh? I mean, what if the sponge didn't have pants, though? I mean, maybe that would be better. I don't think that makes it better. That might make it worse. Let's keep the square pants. Where are we going?
Wow.
Ah. Oh, there's a card battle down here too.
Great.
You know what we gotta do. In them rules, after all. That is so many twos. Sure. I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose this fight. They've got all the advantage. We're gonna throw Frigimon out, and then we can do some summons. We're almost certainly gonna, like, lose the overall game, and that's fine. Just means we have to do it again. I do wish, like, legitimately, that we had the option of creating our deck, and we pulled so many cards out of the deck. Only other game by Unfrozen that you see is some turn-based roguelite RPG that you've never heard of. Looks interesting enough that you'll wishlist it in case it goes on sale. Iratus? Or Iratus? Lord of the... I've never heard of that either. We have a Shoutmon. We'll play the Shoutmon. Shoutmon. It would be nice if I could speed up the attacks and stuff in here, so we could, like, breeze through a bunch of combats without too much, overhead. I only get one card. Do we get Hyokomon or do I get Golemon? I think we probably get Golemon. I bet you the other one's rarer, but... Yes, I win! Looks like you need to rethink your strategy. Had nothing to do with strategy, it was all the luck of the draw. It's a much better draw. I think if I hold on to our two number 3 datas, then we'll get some stuff out of them. So the real question is, do I burn the 1 right now in the hope that we still win? Or do I play one of these guys? Let's burn the 1. Like, the 1 would certainly be better against one of the other ones, but I want to save those 2 3s, hopefully, for the 4 and 5. If we can. It's kind of how I expected it to go, I guess. We're really losing this one. Like, really, I should play one of my datas now, right? But we're gonna save them. Game felt bad for us. Octomon! That's cool. We play that. If he plays his 4, we have type advantage. Nice. You know, it does also say new card at the top. So it must be if we summoned Gutsumon again, it wouldn't say new card, it would just say unowned. Somehow won. Taking this one, and I think we're taking this one. No way, I wasn't expecting to lose. I was hoping for a win to make myself feel better. Nice.
Great.
They didn't have to do the little ding and stuff there, but that was great.
Great.
By the way, I think we're gonna explore a little bit before I go to the main mission.
Great.
Chest over there.
Great.
Like, the whole, like, all of the zones are super well designed. They just feel so real. Said it before, I'm gonna keep saying it because they did a really good job. Even if the people don't have faces. Get in? No. How much you want to bet we're gonna be like battling something on a train going down the line? Maybe that just sounds cooler than it would be. I don't know. Do a quick scan. Treasure chest nearby somewhere. Your eyes peeled. There.
Great.
Spirit augment chip.
Great.
There's an exit sign on the floor. If they actually do that. That's kind of nice. Okay, gotta go upstairs. Hope they don't give us a real DMV. Can I go through a red one? I wonder what the difference is between red and I was gonna say green, but it's kind of blue. It's kind of green. Teal? Cyan? Turquoise. One of them. What's that? A request from Dr. Simmons? Is it Simmons or Simons? I feel like I'm going back and forth on saying it. Very well, come in. Whoa. Okay. Ugh, it got away. Hold, before I talk to you guys. Portal up ahead.
Damn it all!
He said a bad word. We're here on Dr. Simon's orders. Are you alright?
Wait, I remember you guys. What are you doing here? This area's off limits.
You should remember us because we also just did 2 side missions for you in which you didn't enjoy us helping you. Here on Dr. Simon's orders.
Her orders? Anyway, our squad can't do anything against a monster like that.
I can.
The monster stole the device's activation switch and ran off in there.
We'll get it. Ori. Kind of monster, exactly.
It's that same strange creature as before. Looks like we're just gonna have to count on you for this.
Same strange creature?
I hate to have to ask civilians for help, but please.
We talk to him again. It's the same. Oh, Asuna's here. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm afraid we can't do this on our own. A hole in the wall. One, two. Let's save it real quick. Never know how difficult this could actually be, right? Game could be like, you should absolutely have championed Digimon by now. What are you doing?
Where are we?
This charge in the air? I'd say we're in the outer dungeon.
Outer dungeon.
It's an unstable space that's in between the digital world and your world. And I'm guessing the monster up ahead is a Digimon. Let's stay sharp.
I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to know that there's going to be a Digimon up front. But yeah, it's fine. Keeping citizens safe is an agent's duty.
I'm okay. Really, I am. The jitters I felt before are all pretty much gone.
Yeah, but you seemed upset.
After all, I've got a new, dependable friend in a funny outfit by my side.
I'm not wearing the outfit game. 100% they should... With how many mentions to the outfit there are in the game, and the fact legitimately that they told you should change out, and they give you a different set of clothing, they should have had a check. Are you wearing the outfit or are you wearing something else? And if you're wearing the outfit, say these things, and if you're not wearing the outfit, say something else. They should have done it.
It's like I've got an anime character watching out for me. Agent Alpha was my hero, you know?
You want to see a pen and papermon? What would pen and papermon actually look like? Would pen and papermon legitimately look like a pen and a paper? Or would pen and papermon look like a tabletop role player?
Anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm relying on you. No need to worry about me. Let's hurry ahead.
It would look like beholders, mimics, and owlbears? What if it like changed form in the middle of like combat? That was just one of its things. Every turn in combat, it would just swap forms, and when it did so, it changed between like Data, Virus, and Vaccine. That'd be kind of neat. Oh, there's all sorts of Digimon in here. There's also Gatomon Black. Outer Dungeon. The anomalous phenomena just keeps on coming. No time for gawking, though. This is a great chance to collect intel. Continue investigating. We need to get closer to the truth behind the anomaly. That spells the end of everything. Shinjuku Inferno. Look, that must be the Digimon. Getting away, let's go catch them. Inori, this might be a bit scary, but I'd appreciate it if you stayed close to me.
That must be them.
Random voice acting, but only for part of it. Yes, of course, I promise I'll never leave your side. Honestly, I think that's the Digimon. Not these little ones, but... Oh, they're running.
You got it!
I mean, we could chase you, or I could just attack you. We know you're Virus. Wonderful. So we need to swap, like, everybody.
I'm counting on you!
Hold my breath!
Fire, no bueno.
Please?
Super shocker!
Oh, electric muy bueno. Try Crush Blade real quick. I could swap him to Impmon, probably the right choice. In fact, definitely the right choice, but we're fine.
Heck yeah!
Heck yeah! So, hostile Digimon in the Shinjuku Underground are causing this. This one doesn't have what we want. Keep looking. Sure. 100% though. I would like to try fighting the big guy. We're gonna do a save beforehand. Yeah, overwrite that save. I think it's going to be virus type. We're gonna leave our data type in, and he's gonna up forms. Actually, here's a question. Can I see what
Let's
level
go.
he is before we fight? No.
There!
I guess we can run if we need to. Level 12. I think we're good. I think we're probably fine. And it is... Oh, it's data. I didn't expect that. I can character reverse it. That's what I'm gonna do. kind of wondering if I should, like, first.
Here goes! Attract Echo!
I really wish that Kotemon was faster. Maybe we need to give him a speed augment item. It's like he's last. Now, hold on. Agumon already has an attack up buff, so maybe it makes sense to not do this. I think it makes sense to not do it. Pepper Breath is probably bad. So we'll Heavy Strike this turn.
Here goes! Super Shocker!
My turn! Strike roll!
Okay. Okay. Just clobbers it. That robs a little bit of my satisfaction, but sure. This is a dead end. Do we have a map here? We do not have a map here.
I'm sorry.
Everyone,
That was me opening and closing the map over and over again. Alright, this is gonna be a Black Gatomon right there.
you got it! Ready to launch.
We have a new art now, right? Hold on, cross art field. But I bought a new one. Hold on, how does it work? Do I hold the button down? Oh. Does it have to charge again? Do I have to select the cross art and just equip it out of combat? We're gonna have to look into that.
Here goes! Super Shocker!
Okay, we're gonna actually swap you, Impmon.
I'm counting on you.
He hasn't been out in a while. I think we just sit summon. What does Ripping Net do? Oh, paralysis. That's kind of neat.
It's go time! Summon!
That misses a lot. Agumon just looks like a human, so it's so weird when he gets hit.
Super Shocker!
We did it!
So, theoretically, if we go to the theater, we can select outer dungeons and come back here, and then probably farm up Black Gatomon to 200%. Probably? Once again, nothing. Maybe this is all just a big joke to them. Time to capture another Digimon. Oh, is that what we're doing? We're capturing them? Because that's not what I thought we were doing.
Wow.
Training set Sauna A, okay. I see you over there. There's gonna be a big battle over there, isn't there?
That one. Ready to go.
Oh, I forgot to check the cross art. All right, whatever. Let's just go ahead and use one. Honestly, the cross arts become a lot less interesting to me if we have to select them out of combat, and I can't like one to use in combat. Also, I'm realizing now I probably should have saved it because if there's a boss coming up after this guy, oh well.
Super Shocker!
Got him. You unlocked like half the cross arts and never changed it off the default. Yeah, it's an unfortunate mechanic. This one doesn't have what we're looking for either. Where is it? It's not like we can negotiate with hostile Digimon. Hey, could that be them? We have to hurry before they can run off. Sure. But before we do that, yep. So we've got the 50% boost that we can give to all of our Digimon, which is really good, or I can just do major damage all enemies always hit. We're gonna swap, we'll try it out. I really like the ability to buff our Digimon. I feel like it's really strong, but...
Oh, I got my hands on a real prize this time.
Voice acting.
More. I have to go swipe more stuff off of them. You should have seen the looks on their faces.
Sounds like you're having fun. Mind if we join in?
The heck are you saying? You guys are just stupid humans. No way I'm going to let the likes of you in on my fun.
All right. You had the choice.
It's because you humans are so weak that we play around with you like this. Toys should know when to keep quiet.
Okay. Yeah, they're all the same. Just attack the middle, I guess. Fusion. We have an item to get rid of confusion. Not that expensive, right? I think I use it.
Please?
Oh, for some reason I thought Pepper Breath didn't do good against them. Okay. Super Chocker's good, but we can hit all of them, hopefully. The accuracy's a little low, right? Multi-hit. Some of them missed. Trying to paralyze one, or I could just try to do damage to all of them. Although they might be resistant to dark. Try to paralyze the one that's highest HP. You know, I wonder if our guest Digimon always attacks the leftmost. Because we've been attacking this guy, but now we should swap to this because he's almost dead. Do the AoE again. She did not attack the left one. Most one.
It's go time! Summon!
Honestly, Agumon probably could have killed it, but this should hopefully guarantee that one's down.
ready to launch.
Hopefully that was gonna charge. That's what I was hoping for. I was just about to say that. Try it out.
Launching cross art.
That was pretty sick. So, in comparison, it did great damage. But we would have 2 turns of increased attack and defense, right, for the other cross art. We could potentially out-damage. But the defense is also a really big thing to consider, right? That other cross art could come in handy if we're taking heavy damage from like a boss monster, for example.
Get ready! Hold my breath!
Alright, we finish off this one.
Super shocker. My turn. Strike roll.
Minervamon finishes off the last one.
We did it.
First time I noticed it. The cool snake pattern on her sword.
We should go give it back to the public safety guy right away.
Or we run around and keep fighting Black Automon so we can convert one. No? Okay. We'll handle the cleanup from here. Dr. Simons is already back at the public safety vehicle in Shinjuku Park. Thanks again for all your help. We'll close this area off to the public again. I'll escort you back to Dr. Simons' location. Sure. A long way. Hey, the map's open. Side mission. I'm not gonna select it just yet. Let's go talk to Dr. Simon first. Not her. We've been filled in. Please go on inside.
I've heard the report. Fantastic work out there. I've made massive leaps in my research thanks to you. Time to hold up my end of the bargain. That communicator of yours. May I see it for a moment?
She can just install an app on it now instead of give us a brand new device.
There. I've installed that miniaturized detector I proposed earlier into your communicator. Works just like I explained. But I have to ask, where in the world are you from anyway? That device isn't tech you'd find in any retail store, that's for sure. I couldn't wrap my head around most of the functionality. What would you even use something like that for?
Candy Crush. Afraid I can't answer that.
Can't, you say? All right, I won't push it. Phase electron lifeforms are being pursued by the government agencies of all the developed nations after all. 1 or 2 spies in the mix would hardly be a surprise. The only thing that astonishes me is the beauty of your device.
What if she's the one who actually, like, created that device in the...
Whoever built that marvel, they're a genius. Maybe even more gifted than yours truly.
Like, I know Dr. Yuki had a significant part in it, but what if she's actually the one who built it?
I'm fascinated by you, where you come from, and who's backing you. I imagine you're not one to easily divulge your secrets. Nevertheless, you'll find I don't give up easily.
I really hope she doesn't turn out to be, like, a bad character and crazy and whatever. Because she could easily go that way, but she's kind of a cool character so far.
I think this might be the start of a long and fruitful
There was a fuzz.
relationship.
loaded in front of my face. Anomaly points.
Oh boy.
To think she'd catch on to the very existence of Adamas. Has nothing to do with me wearing an Adamas shirt, does it? No, definitely. Needless to say, we can't reveal our work to the public. From the time of Adamas' inception, our founding members demanded secrecy, among them your adoptive father, Dr. Yuki. If the world caught wind of the paranormal phenomena we pursue, it'd cause undue chaos, and that is not our intent. Looks like we can't underestimate this Dr. Monica Simons, but be sure not to give away any information inadvertently. I mean, just letting her see our Digivice was a pretty big breach of information. Oh. This thing really tell us where the egg is? Not so much where the egg is, more like where Digimon are gathered, apparently.
Yeah.
It can probably help us narrow down likely locations. Spot with lots of readings, huh? That's where we should search? Wow, look at all those readings. That's impossible. Why would so many Digimon be in this world?
Agent.
Wait, is this place... It's where we encountered that dangerous Digimon. Do you think so too, huh, Saralyn? Something must be going on there. Well, we've got a lead. Let's make our way over now. So, why don't we go at night? You do stand out a little too much. We've been walking around all day, so I think it'd be good if we got some rest first. I'm not all that tired, but fine. You're only humans after all.
You bet.
Let me know once you've had your rest. Truth born from an egg. Yeah, and Hiroko's got a new mission for us. Like, honestly, I think I want to do Hiroko's mission before we pursue the main story any further, if we have the option. But, as they said, right? We do need to get our rest. And so, unfortunately, that is where we end it for the night. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. This has been a Merc Streams production. Digimon GAME, super fun. Having a great time with it. Thanks for the links, James. The Heroes demo, we'll check. I don't know if we'll check the demo out or if we'll wait for like full game, because I don't want to interrupt Digimon too much. That being said, we'll see. We'll see. I honestly, I bet we don't completely finish Digimon before we start Pokemon, but I don't know that we start Pokemon right when it comes out either. I gotta tell you, I've only played Mega Bonk that one time on stream. I kind of want to go back and play some more Mega Bonk. So, like, maybe we do a Mega Bonk stream, too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm having a great time with this, though, so I don't really want to, like, pause it or stop it. But anyway. Merc's Rain signing off.